Alright guys, what is going on? Today we're having a bit of a discussion video about SARMs and all the rest of that, and I know that I've already made a video on it before, and I'll put the link in the description for that video. But this is more of like this is my experience. So I know in the video before I said I don't trust them, I don't like them, we don't know what they are, like we don't know what they do yet over a long-term period of time, and we don't know like what's going on with them, and there's not enough study on them. So anyway, I did them because fuck it. But nah, I did it, and I did it over an 8-week period. I did LGD-4033 and I gained 4.5–5 kilo. And I'm going to be going over my experiences of what happened, how it went, side effects, pros and cons, what to expect. I think I've already said that. And just overall how I felt, and just like what I feel now. I took 10 milligrams a day of LGD-4033, or like Androl, whatever you want to call it. 10 milligrams a day, and I noticed within the first week, now people are going to say, oh, you got to wait 2 weeks for it to kick in. No, you take it, it gets into your bloodstream within a week, within a couple of days, because your body absorbs it. It's anything like that. And so I took it, and within a week I noticed that my strength went up. And that's what I noticed for the first week. Second week, I started getting little headaches, like every single day. And also I noticed that I was starting to get, like when I'd wake up in the morning, I wouldn't feel like I'd woken up. Like I still felt really tired up until about 11 o'clock. And I'd wake up at 7 and go to work. So I noticed that it made me feel lethargic. And it was starting to give me some headaches, but my strength was going up. So we'll go over pros. We'll go over the pros first. Okay. So pros. I gained a lot of muscle. Like I seriously think I gained about 4 kilos of just straight muscle. My strength went up a lot. My bench went from 105 to 110. My deadlift went from 140 to 150, and my squat went from 115 to 120. So not a heap of strength, but still gained a lot in 8 weeks. Yeah, as I said, 4.5–5 kilos, which is ridiculous for 8 weeks, and I've been doing this for 3 years now. So you don't get those kind of gains anymore. I noticed that my sleep was starting to get messed up. Without fail, after about the 4th week, I'd wake up 2 times to 4 times a night, and then in the mornings, as I said, I'd feel lethargic, and I noticed that I'd be tired, but except I couldn't get good sleep. So it's a bit of a counterproductive thing when you're trying to gain muscle. Now, I noticed, because I've got a dodgy knee and also a bad shoulder, that I didn't notice them as much, because LGD really helps with joints and helps to lubricate things up and make it so that, yeah, your joints don't hurt. It helps to heal tendons and ligaments and all the rest of that. So I noticed that I had a lot less pain in my joints. And also, I healed so much quicker. Usually I'd be sore from legs for like 4 or 5 days. I was sore from legs for a day at max. And I was going harder than normal. Pumps were insane. I felt like, on arm day, I felt like my biceps were gonna pop and rip out of my fucking arm. I felt like I was gonna see the muscle come out of me. Like, it was insane. But, it's just, I started getting headaches. And it started getting to the point of where the headaches got that chronic. I'd get them every single day, I'd smash 3 or 4 Panadol and they wouldn't go away. So some days I'd have to call in sick for work because of it, and that sucked because work is money. But I had to call in sick. It started making me feel nauseous, and as I've said, lethargic. Nauseous, I actually did happen to wake up in the morning a couple of times and have a chundi, or have a vomit, however you want to say it. But yeah, they made me feel nauseous. But yeah, it wasn't a fun time. To the bads. I don't know. I'm not saying you should do it. I'm not condoning it. I'm not saying, oh yes, go do it, go buy it, I like it, so you should do it. I'm not saying that. I'm giving you my experience on how it went for me. I noticed towards the end of it, I noticed testosterone suppression. I noticed that because I started being tired the whole time, moody, I felt like shit for like the last week, and then afterwards I did a PCT. For my PCT, I had a Rimestane. I bought a huge supplements bloody Rebirth PCT. Bought that. It's got a Rimestane in it and all sorts of shit and like all that crap all together that you gotta do for PCT. Yes, you need to do a PCT for SARMs, no matter what. You need to do a PCT for anything that's going to alter the way that your body works chemically. So you just need to do it. Otherwise, you're going to be fucked. So anyway, did my PCT. And I did that like 3-4 weeks ago. But I got a lot more vascular. I went from, yeah, as I said, went from 80 to 84 kilos, 85 kilos. Strength went up, but I wouldn't say it's worth it, because not only do we not entirely know what it does, it's just, yeah, it worked, but I'm saying the constant headaches, feeling nauseous every morning, being moody towards the end, being suppressed, and then having to do the PCT and still feeling like shit for like 3 or 4 weeks afterwards. It's not worth it. It's just really... I personally would never do it again, because it's just... It was good experience. Pretty much any time that you're in the gym, it was good. But then as soon as you're outside the gym, you're having a shit time the whole time. It's not good. Like, you feel like shit, and you just have no motivation because of how lethargic you are, and your headaches, and you feel sick, but that's just whatever. I guess, and for people who are saying, oh, it has no side effects, oh, it's this, oh, it's that, it has side effects. I took it. It works differently for every person, I know it does, but except I took it, so I know what happened to my body, and I know what's not normal, and I know what the side effects were from it. So, libido went up. I did notice that. It was ready to go pretty much whenever. That's what I did notice. When it was ready, it was time to go. It was time to, you know what I'm saying? Time to smash. But yeah. Anyway, I think that's all. I think that's about it. That's all I had to say. And I know, well, since I've taken a PED, I'm no longer natural. So yeah, no longer natural. I know that, took the risk, and I know, and I've accepted the side effects, and I've accepted what could happen, and I've accepted what we don't know that could happen. So yeah. Anyway, guys, girls, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.